good morning to you all and a very warm welcome to what I'm sure is going to be a very special lockdown special auction here today for number 54 Wallingford Street in the beating heart, one of the most premium pockets, the Golden Triangle of Cheltenham. Kevin Chokshi is my name, and assisting me today are the good looking, the sharply dressed and the socially distanced team at Ray White Cheltenham. And on behalf of our vendors, Doris and Colin, we'd like to thank you all for your attendance, your attention today. And if you are interested parties, best of luck with your bidding. Guys, remember, we want exactly what you want, and that is for you to own this fine piece of real estate. We are simply here to assist. You've stepped through the home earlier, so allow me now to quickly step you through this simple paperwork through which you can purchase. We are using a standard auction contract, and what that means is there are no cooling off provisions in place. The suggestion from the good team at Ray White is that should only encourage you here to the bidding. The property we sell is more particularly described in the taxidermy title as being volume 0065 folio 309, together with the improvements more commonly known to you and I, the Postman, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, menu log as number 54 Wallingford Street in the Golden Triangle of Cheltenham. Shortly when the property is sold, a 10% deposit is required upon time of the contracts. If you are the highest bidder and the successful purchaser of today's auction, the balance of these purchase monies do get payable at settlement, which is a very simple and straightforward 60 all the way through to 90 days for you. You might also be pleased to know that Australia's largest real estate supergroup, Ray White, does ensure own and buy security through today's auction rules. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that were made available for your inspection prior to the commencement of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit me, an auctioneer, from accepting bids or offers on the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors, of course, do have a reserve price, and as the auction indicates, bidders upon request. The law does prohibit false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. The rules to all our vendor bids and the words that I use in today's auction indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of our vendors. It's quite simply a vendor bid, and but only I as the auctioneer can make that vendor bid. Talking of vendor bids, I'll only ever place a vendor bid in the absence of your participation, and if I do place a vendor bid, always be assured it's going to be below the owner's reserve price. Talking of reserve, Nikita, how are we looking today?
Kevin, we have an incredible reserve on this property today, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen the home, then you're definitely missing out. The owners are not here to waste your time, they're here to sell, so stretch that index finger out and place your bids.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen, the classic that's been used today. Stretch that index finger out and place your bid. How comfy is this auction? You can sit in your lounge room, you don't have to weather the cold Melbourne winter. You can be in the warmth of your lounge room, press the button and buy your dream home in a dreamy location. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a struggle to escape the infectious feeling created as soon as you arrive in this beautiful part, the Golden Triangle, especially Wallingford Street in Cheltenham. Tree-lined streets and parklands make a bold statement, and dense foliage is in vogue. But at the other end of the spectrum, the Golden Triangle provides a schooling belt that clearly stacks the decks in your child's favour, all the way starting from kinder, including some of the great kinders in the area, our favourite being Evesham Road Kinder, through to primary, boys, girls, public, private. The highlights for most people being Parkdale Secondary College, Mentone Girls, as well as Mentone Grammar as well. But more importantly, from a lifestyle point of view, for those of you that have been searching for homes for a period of time, not only is Golden Triangle one of the most premium parts in the area, but then you've got the good, the great, the excellent, and then you've got the rare. Wallingford Street falls into one of those categories. Rarely do homes come up for sale, and whenever they do, it's an extremely popular street, a tree-lined street in the area, and they get snapped up, picked up straight away. Now's your opportunity during this lockdown to purchase this home, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And the home itself, when you come home, it's a beautiful single-level property. Can I tell you, talking about rarity, single-level homes are becoming rare and rare. All the new homes that are being built, majority of them are double story now, some of them even triple story. We had an auction earlier for a triple story home. Unfortunately, we didn't go to auction because it sold prior, which is the fortunate part, isn't it, Angela?
That's right.
But more importantly, this property is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, beautiful work's been done by the owner, 2 fireplaces, one currently functional and the other one you can make it functional if you wanted to as well. That extra large master bedroom and that walk-in robe, well, that's not a walk-in robe, that's a full dressing room, and beautiful ensuite as well. 2 separate bathrooms, as well as perfect separation for friends, family and unruly teenagers, with 2 really well-placed living zones. All of this connected to that kitchen, as well as that lovely outdoor area and the backyard in this home. Can I tell you, it's L&L. And for those of you that don't know what L&L stands for,
Lush and large.
It's lush and large. For those of you that are intending on investing into this property, again, a very strong rental return, $520 to $570 per week. All of this on a land of 561 square metres that just oozes growth. You've got car parking, plenty of space at the front of the driveway as well. So for preparation for any future lockdowns, you can buy plenty of toys for yourself as well to keep you entertained if you were to stay home. There's absolutely no shortage. You've got everything at your fingertips. Cafes. What are the two popular cafes nearby, Nikita?
There's so many to choose from, but my favourite is Hamburg, which has recently opened. It's a nice little Turkish cafe.
Follett Road?
Yes, on Follett Road. Literally walking distance. And Frank's Cafe on Cavenagh Street.
Those highly recommend them. You won't be able to go in and do a dine-in, but you can certainly do a takeaway right now while we're allowed. Ladies and gentlemen, this home is the complete package. Do you believe in magic? Not the sort of magic like pulling rabbits out of a hat, I'm sure disappointing the parochial crowd watching us who are hoping for a hat trick, but it's the sort of magic that is sure to leave you spellbound from entry all the way through to exit. Can I make one suggestion for those of you parties that have registered to bid today? Don't let this one vanish before your eyes. For you and your family, we submit it to you now, number 54 Wallingford Street, in the beating heart, in the golden triangle of Cheltenham. Who'd like to commence the bidding, and where do we go from here? Always at auctions, I do make that recommendation that he come at that highest and at best immediately, folks. Start us off at any number you like. Never happens ever. Happy to place a vendor bid, but I'd rather see a genuine bid coming straight through my screen. As you can probably see, everyone's on the phones. There's 3 registered buyers. There are 3 other parties who weren't able to register because they are still subject to finance. Now's your opportunity. The early bird gets the worm and the early bidder gets the home. What do we say now? And I just thought of that line in the moment too. How good's that? What do we say? Hoping for a bid perhaps around over a $1 million mark. More than happy to place a vendor bid, but I'd rather see a genuine bid from one of you in the crowd. What do we say? Off and away, I'll kick off today's proceedings on behalf of our vendors at $1 million, on a vendor bid at $1 million, and looking for 25 or 50 at this point forward, chasing 1 bid at 25 or 1,050,000. You can round me up to 1.1 if you like. At $1 million on behalf of the vendors, and what do we say? Looking for $1.25 million, perhaps $1.5 million if you like. At $1 million on behalf of the vendors, and what do we say? Now's your chance to sneak it and snatch it. Gain ground, respond, rejoin and rejoice at $1 million. At $1 million the bid now on behalf of the vendors, and looking for a $25,000 bid. Good property, great real estate, challenge you to buy better at $1 million. At $1 million, and what do we say? Call my team on the phone, quickly need to know. Press that button and put that bid through. Some of you may be nervous, but now's your chance. Quickly now, what do we say? $1 million now, looking for 25, 50, perhaps a 1.1. My suggestion, go straight to $1.2 million and knock out all your competition. At $1 million now, I give you 3 chances. Makes sense if you think about it now at $1 million. First call. At $1 million, second call. We all done, all finished. All silent at $1 million, third and final call, need to know, seeking some instructions. I'll be on the phone, waiting for Nikita to hear from her buyer. Are they placing a bid, or happy for me to pause the auction and place a second vendor bid? Quickly need to know. Could someone quickly go and see Nikita for me? Thank you very much. At $1 million now, need to know quickly, appreciate it at $1 million, looking for a 25. They're waiting for 2 minutes. You had plenty of time to decide. What do we say? Need to know $1 million. Last and final opportunity. Like I mentioned before, if the property passes in, the highest bidder gets the first right. But if the property passes in on a vendor bid, guess what? We end up having an auction straight after an auction, and we don't want that because you'll be competing with conditional as well as unconditional buyers. At $1 million, and what do we say now? Need to know, seeking a real bid right now, right about now. Quickly put that bid through. You're on the phone. Let them know now. Need to know. I can't hold this position for too long. At $1 million now, looking for a $25,000 or a $50,000 rise, well and truly below those recent sale prices in the area. At $1 million now, give you 3 chances. Make sense if you think about it.
$1,025,000.
And 25, boom! First bid at $1,025,000, and welcome to you at $1,025,000. Slow start, but why not? At $1,025,000, seeking $1,050,000 now, right about now. At $1,025,000, and what do we say? Need to know at $1,025,000, looking for $1,050,000. At $1,025,000 now, quickly need to know. Jump me back up to $1,050,000, perhaps a $1.1 million bid if you like, right about now. At $1,025,000, we've got 2 other registered parties. Bidder number 1 has placed a bid. The other 2 still waiting. Need to know. 3 chances now. First call at $1,025,000. Second call at $1,025,000. Third and final call at $1,025,000. Need to know quickly. On behalf of the vendors, I'll place a vendor bid at 1.1 and welcome you straight back at 1.1 now. At $1.1 million and what to be sad at 1.125, perhaps at 1.15 quickly. At $1.1 million now quickly. Need to know at 1.1. Second for 1.125, perhaps at 1.15 bid now. Need to know at $1.1 million for this beautiful property, one of the greatest pockets and one of the most favourite streets in the area. 54 Wallingford Street. Here for up for grabs now, $1.1 million, second 1.125. At $1.1 million now, need to know, give you 3 chances, make sense if you think about it. It's a cool day in Melbourne, be all of you in your lounge rooms, and I can see there's about 45 people watching us live at the moment, 3 registered parties. There's 4 other parties who could not register to bid today because they aren't unconditionally approved for finance. At 1.1, and what do we say, now's your opportunity, now's your chance. Good property, great real estate, homes like this one don't come around too often. And I'll tell you what, once you miss out on this home, you'll be thinking back, you'll be watching this video, and you'll be saying to yourself, gee, that handsome auctioneer kept telling us to press that button and make the bid. We shouldn't have waited, we shouldn't have hesitated, because our dream home, well, it's now gone. 1.1, looking for 1.125, and I feel like a bid's brewing up right there on the screen as we speak. Need to know quickly, put it through now. I'm running out of steam. At $1.1 million, need to know, can we say 1.15 or do we need to pause the auction?
Okay.
Another vendor bid. We're placing another vendor bid at 1.15 now at 1.15, another bid at 1.15. What do we say? Looking for 1.175 or 1.2 quickly. At 1.15 now, need to know at 1.15. Can we say 1.175 quickly? At 1.15 now, can we say 1.175? At $1.150,000, I've just been instructed by Nikita, she's on the phone, speaking to our bidder number 1, bidder number 2 and 3, still waiting for some participation from you. We'll let this property vanish right in front of your eyes. At $1.150,000, and Mia, please inform me as soon as a bid comes through. At $1.150,000, need to know, give you 3 chances, make sense as you think about it. At $1.150,000, I'll be forced to pause the auction, even though I don't want to. At $1.150,000, first I'm gonna call it. Second call, we all done, all finished and all silent. Third and final call, and we've seen your best at $1.150,000. Need to know, is there a bid coming through? There is
1.16.
$1.160,000 at 1.16 on a genuine bid now at 1.16 at $1.160,000, and what do we say? Seeking 1.17, 1.18. My suggestion, go straight to 1.2, knock out all your competition at $1.160,000. Need to know, can we round us up to 1.2 quickly now, or do I need to pause the auction at $1.160,000? Ladies and gentlemen, give you 3 more chances now. First call, second call, third and final call. $1.160,000 from our highest bidder, bidder number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I will pause the auction now and seek some more instructions. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are live again, and I have a fresh bid coming through. The last final bid, the genuine bid, was at $1.1 million, $60,000. Like I mentioned, still waiting for bidder number 2 and number 3, 1.16. We've got a fresh bid coming through, so that's why I'm coming back on live. Thank you so much for being patient with us earlier. And right now, our highest
1.18.
and 1.18. Boom, at $1.18 million at 1.18, and I can't wait to see where this auction ends up. We're almost done. We're almost there. We're about to sell it shortly. If you are interested, if you are waiting, we need to know, and we need to know right now, because once you buy this home, you'll be putting the sell sticker on very soon, and you'll be taking that photo, you'll be putting it on your Facebook and Instagram with hashtag the golden triangle. You definitely don't want to miss out on that sort of an opportunity. At $1.1 million, $80,000, need to know. 3 more opportunities. We're not quite on the market yet, but I'll announce it as soon as we are. At $1.1 million, $80,000, 3 chances now. First call, second call, we've done, finished and silent. Third and final call at $1.1 million, $80,000. Need to know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll pause the auction one more time and take some more instructions from our sellers. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. I'm sure you're enjoying sitting in your lounge room watching Chokshi and Sunrise while your heating system's on. So I'm so sorry to keep waiting, but we've got some fresh instructions. I've had a quick chat with our vendors, and I've also had a quick chat with our highest bidder, our clear front runner, our winners for today. In the words of Faber, the winner takes it all. I've got a fresh bid coming through. The last bidder was at 1.1 million, $80,000. Nikita's on the phone to them at the moment. They clearly love the property. They know the location. They know value when they see it. And I'm not just talking about the good-looking auctioneer here. They know the street. They know the home. They've done their research, and they're going to place another bid, and we might be just selling the property here today. 1.1 million and $80,000 for our two other registered parties. Now's your last and final opportunity. What do we say now? Need to know 1.1 million and $80,000. Need to know now quickly. Pop it through. Need to know. I can't hold this position for too long. Three opportunities now at 1.1 million and $80,000. First call.
1.191.
1.1 million, $91,000, and boom, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for these buyers, but more importantly, we're on the market, we are playing for keeps, we're going to sell it away if there is no further bids or offers. They're the highest bid of the clear front runner here today at 1.1 million and $95,000, at 1.1 million, $91,000, can't blame me for trying, at 1.1 million, $91,000, my apologies if I just gave you a mini heart attack there, at 1.1 million, $91,000, last and final chance. Won't be accepting any late bids or offers right now. We're on the market. We're playing for keeps. We're going to sell it away here today if there is no further bids or offers. Beautiful property, beautiful street, beautiful buyers, beautiful sellers. You could press that button and you could make this dream come true now. Three chances. First call. At 1.1 million, $91,000. Second call. We're done, finished and silent. Third and final call. We all done, all finished, all silent. 50 for Wallingford Street. We're going to sell it away now. We are selling. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sold. Congratulations to our beautiful purchasers. Thank you to our beautiful underbidders as well who decided not to bid today. Thank you and congratulations to our vendors. On behalf of the team at the Ray White Cheltenham office, we wish you a fantastic weekend and we wish you a COVID corona-free weekend as well. Thank you.
Congratulations to underbidders. Who didn't bid?